It's probably the beautifulest crop I've ever seen, some of the highest yields we've ever seen. And now we have a falling number. It's pretty disheartening when you have 130 bushel wheat and you have a falling number of 200, and you're looking at a discount of $1.
Randy Olstad, General Manager of the Pacific Northwest region for Columbia Grain, expresses the perplexed feelings of many wheat farmers on the Camas Prairie in North Idaho.
Nobody could have really planned for what happened this year. We're not even sure what happened. We don't know if it was weather. We don't know if it was at what time the weather was bad, or if it's varieties and weather, or if it's nutrition varieties and weather.
Whatever the reason, growers are reporting low falling numbers. Falling numbers refers to the decline of starch in wheat kernels, which makes the soft white and club wheat that is grown in the region and sold at premium prices to Japan and other high-end buyers unfit for baking flour. The falling numbers test is the accepted worldwide standard wheat buyers request on all wheat before they purchase it. The test is like making gravy, a water and flour mix with a whole lot of mixing in boiling water, as food technologist Art Bedke explains.
So the starch and flour slurry are down in here, and it's being boiled, and as the temperature is rising, the starch begins to gelatinize. Same thing as throwing the flour or cornstarch into your gravy, a little heat, a little water, and you start mixing around, it starts thickening up. Same thing's going on in here. And what it's doing is measuring just how thick this slurry becomes. And at the end of 60 seconds worth of mixing, it's going to stop and put the plunger, the weight, on top of that bunch of starch, and it's going to just wait and count how many seconds it takes for the plunger to fall. Hence the name falling number.
300 or above is good. Anything below 300 is bad news for growers. So says Nez Perce farmer Justin McLeod.
Doesn't seem to be a lot of sprout damage, but that falling number issue is a problem. It's obviously below 300, then you incur severe discounts, and there's some people that are well below 200, and so it's just with the price of wheat today, it goes to feed quality.
Farmers are facing up to 70% crop loss that will not be covered by any government emergency programs or private insurance. Idaho Wheat Commission Executive Director Blaine Jacobson says the industry is working overtime to find alternative markets for the wheat with low numbers.
Idaho has a robust wheat industry, and the industry will find a place to send this wheat, but it'll take a little time. U.S. Wheat is working on export markets that will take wheat with a little bit lower falling number, markets where there's no falling number spec. There's both domestic and export feed markets, and if you look at what happened in eastern Idaho, a good percentage of that crop went into the feed market. We're also doing a joint research project with Oregon and Washington through the Wheat Marketing Center in Portland to develop products that can use the lower falling number wheat.
Farmers were already expecting prices below $4.90 a bushel because of a worldwide high-yield harvest this year. Cost of transportation to the export markets in Portland, coupled with a dockage because of the falling numbers, means some farmers may be selling their wheat at $2.50 a bushel or less, at least $1 below their break-even price. With the Idaho Farm Bureau, the voice of Idaho agriculture, I'm Steve Ritter.